past few weeks. How are you getting by?
Not good. Like I break down every day. Like I miss my sister. I miss my sister. I don't know how to do it, but I gotta be strong for my sister, my mom, her nephew, the kids. Like I gotta be the strong person that she want me to be. When she was the strong one, I'm learning. It's something new. I don't know how to cope with it, but I guess I'm doing good.
Okay, and then, just looking at y'all and talking to you, like you can feel the grief coming off of you, which is understandable. But then you also have, always in our thoughts, in loving memory, there's, justice. I called you today. Tell me about that, getting that call from me.
I had just came from seeing her, and I just begged her to help me get justice because they can't just walk around like that and my family hurting, like help my mama, like help the kids, like help me. And on the way to my mom to get her to go up there and see them, to see her, we get the call about my sister, the arrest, that they made the arrest. So I know that even though she not here with us in flesh, like she's still here with us because she made it happen. Like she made it happen. She got her justice not even in 30 minutes.
So knowing that there's a second arrest, does that bring you any kind of comfort?
A lot,
Tell me
a
about that.
lot. Because we lost somebody. Like we lost somebody that was somebody special. That wasn't that was LaKevia Jackson. Like she was a little bitty person but had a big personality. Like she was the one who did everything for me, my kids, my mom, her son. Like she was our backbone. So they took a lot from us. So for them to be arrested, it mean a lot because you ain't just gonna walk around free like that. Like we hurting. We don't know. We're always hurt. We don't know how to get over that. We always hurt.
Alrighty, and then knowing now, like 4 weeks later, it seems like a lot of times crimes will go years. APD has been out there. They're on a fugitive, like a mission to get these fugitives. Does it feel like, and they got some other high-profile murder suspects as well. Do you feel like they're doing their jobs?
Yes, they did their job. It ain't even been a whole month. They did their job. They're doing it, and I thank them for it.
Alrighty, and I mean that's your baby. Like I can't imagine what you're going through, and I'm so sorry. But I mean, I called you on the phone. I didn't mean to like catch you off guard, but to tell you that she was arrested. To hear that way, I mean, I guess there's no great way to hear it, but at least it's good information coming at you.
Yeah, because I knew that it was more than one person involved. So I just wanted justice any way they can get it. And whoever was involved, I want it dealt with. Because
Justice for LaKevia, and we getting
this
it.
means everything to me. So yeah.
Alrighty, and when people are out there and there's a conflict, and they even said that 40% of the murders are happening because people are in a dispute and they pull out a gun. What would you, as a mother who lost everything, what would you say to them as far as find another way? I mean,
That's true.
There's
Like
other
find
ways
another
to
way.
solve besides gun violence.
And you're a man. Like you should supposed to be better than that. Like you literally waited on us to come out of that bowling alley to take somebody away from us, and you didn't just shoot at that one particular person. You shot at all of us and our
Including
kids.
children.
And I had 2 and 4 years old, and other people had their kids. You were shooting at all our kids. So what type of person are you to shoot at kids and a woman, women's?
so you were there with your
I was
children,
there.
and they were shooting.
I was there.
Children were being
He
held
knew
while
our
they
kids were
shooting.
there. He came in and out that bowling
While he
alley
was shooting.
and kept asking us, "Y'all ain't came out yet? Y'all ain't came out yet?" He was waiting on us, but our time was up and it was time for us to go. And they had just came, so they still had a whole hour. You waited. You waited till we came out that door. You waited for some women's with kids. You get what you deserve.
And then what about the second person arrested, the woman?
She was down with it. She was in and out that door with him. She was the main reason why all this started over a bowling ball.
What happened?
It's a lot. It's a lot. It was we bowling. They came in, strong arming. I'm looking for my particular ball that I had. You know when you win and you have your particular ball that you want. I went to look for my ball. They had it in the other lane. I went to grab my ball. And when I grabbed my ball, they went to talking crazy. And it started from an argument to they went on us outside. It was that serious, like over a bowling ball. He was trying to show out for a female. And you seen that we had kids. Because when you came back in, those 2 times you kept asking us, y'all ain't came out yet, like you was waiting on us. You seen that we had our kids in there, like putting our shoes and stuff on, like the kids' socks and shoes. Like my kids are 2 and 4. It was other kids that was like 8, 11, 9. You know, like you scarred those kids because we can't sleep. All we see is that same scene of my sister laying there, breathless. So it hurt. Like I was there.
Do you feel like this might be something that could at least give you, maybe not closure, but just some comfort?
It's some comfort that you're not walking around this world living free.
And you
Like
thought,
you ain't did nothing.
and you thought it was funny.
They laughed at us. They laughed.
She laughed.
They laughed at us when they drove off in the car still shooting. They laughed while my sister was on that ground. And that wasn't funny. That hurts. Nothing is funny. Y'all just took a life.
She was laughing?
Yeah. She was laughing. She was laughing.
Well, let's hope that justice continues. And so many people who were arrested. He had been arrested, 16 times before?
Mhm.
She did not have any prior record.
Mhm.
But so many of those who were arrested, in and out and in and out and in and out. What does that say about what needs to happen?
They need to put their foot down. Like he had all these violent charges and all that. Why? How could he even still walk away with 16 violent charges? How? Maybe if y'all would have set him down, all this would have been prevented for getting that monster off the street for killing a woman. He ain't got no heart. He's senseless. He trying to put on in front of a female, and you're not even caring about them kids. Because what if the one of those bullets could have hit those kids? Then what? You know, you would have killed a child. They didn't even have a chance to grow up. But you took somebody that still mean a lot to us.
Now, her son's father, how's he doing with all this?
They holding up. You know, nobody is doing good. We all miss LaKevia. Like, we miss Key. That's what we call her. We miss her. We scream her name every day. But all we can do is pray and go by faith and live day by day and try our best to cope with it, but it ain't easy.
Already, and we hadn't had it verified. We'd seen it, though, that is the father of her child Young Thug?
That's her child father.
I'm just curious. It's just been put out there, and so people are like...
Yeah, but that's her child father, but it's nothing more, nothing like that what they trying to make it out to be. It's nothing like that. They was just a reckless dude that just didn't have no heart and was just on some more stuff all that day. That's it.
Got it. Oh, they were trying to make it so, like, she was targeted?
Yeah, they tried. That's what the news made it. That's what everybody else made it. The news all on the internet, but that was not the case.
It's just the fact that...
My sister was not targeted. And to clear it up, she wasn't targeted.
For that?
That had nothing to do with whatever was going on. She had nothing to do with that. That was just a random dude who's trying to put on in front of his girlfriend. That's it. That man, her baby father is hurting too. Her child is hurting. His family is hurting. Our family is hurting. Everybody is hurting. That was somebody who meant a lot to everybody.
So it sounds like y'all visit her a lot, grave-wise.
That's my sister. It's only me and her was the only 2 children my mama had. That was my best friend. That was my diary. When I'm going through it or when she going through, we talk. We pull up on each other. Anytime you see her, you see me. I got a phone. I have everything. Like, that's mine. That's my baby. That's my baby. It's hers. Like, this my baby. We were very close, best friends.
How many years older are you?
I'll be 33, April the 29th. She'll be 31, June the 10th. 32, I'm sorry.
So y'all were like this, like
we was back to back.
twins almost.
Yeah. We was back to back.
Yeah.
And for me to bury my sister, April the 2nd, and my birthday, April 29th, I ain't worried about it. I'm not even. We literally supposed to be going on a trip that Thursday, and we didn't get to make it for the spring break trip.
Mm-hmm.
My sister took her own trip.
Well, I'm so sorry for what y'all are dealing with. And glad to hear that the second suspect is off the streets.
We're happy. And I know now that when y'all called and said that, it brought so much peace. I was at the cemetery in tears, like my eyes was puffy. When I got that news, it smiles. Like, I'm happy. You know, at night times are the worst, or just during the daytime when I'm by myself, my mind get to thinking, because I miss my sister. Like, this is something new to me. I miss her. To see my mom hurt, to see my kids asking about her son hurt, and he's only 14.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fair for a child not to be able to have his mom. Like, it's not fair.
Is there anything else I haven't asked about that you think is important to get out there?
No.
No? Well, thank y'all for talking to me. I know it's hard. And I
It
appreciate
is. It is.
Okay.
But we dealing with it, and she got us. Even though she's not here in flesh, she with us.
And we'll keep in touch as it goes through the court system.
Okay.
All
We
right.
gonna make sure justice be served. We there every court date. I'm sorry. We there. And the detectives haven't reached out to us. They haven't told us nothing. We have to hear everything through y'all. You know, we haven't heard nothing from nobody. So we thank y'all for that, because nobody is telling us nothing about it. Nobody told us that he got caught, but the journalists and stuff like that, like we ain't hearing nothing from them. So
All right.
we thank y'all for that.